What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. If you want to stay daily Ravens content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and turn the notification bell if you want to get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, this one may not seem like it's Ravens news, but I think it does have a significant impact on the Ravens. And that would be that Melvin Ingram has signed a one-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers to join that unfortunately very, very good defensive line and pass rushing group. Now, obviously, I think he's there to replace Bud Dupree, who left to the Tennessee Titans, which I think is a very underrated move that the Titans made this offseason, and we'll see how he performs in Tennessee, hopefully pretty poorly. But let's talk about it. So with Melvin Ingram going to the Steelers, the biggest impact on the Ravens is not only the idea that now the Ravens have to play against Melvin Ingram, which I'll talk about in a second, but also that it reduces the supply of edge rushers currently available. And I've talked about Justin Houston plenty of times. I've gotten DMs about it. I've gotten questions in live with the viewers. I've gotten questions on just videos. Like, why haven't the Ravens signed Justin Houston? And my take on it is either one, they just don't want him, or two, which is my personal opinion, which is like, yeah, they'd take him, but he's too expensive. And so what they're doing is they're waiting for training camp. They're waiting for preseason for players to get cut. So that would increase the supply. And if you know, as supply increases, in this video, it's going to look like this. Supply increases on the supply-demand curve. It's going to decrease the price. Okay? So, and that's because the demand isn't increasing or anything like that. And so overall, that's what makes it very, very difficult for the Ravens losing out on Melvin Ingram because he was the biggest competition for Justin Houston. Now Justin Houston is far and away the best edge rusher available, which means that his price is going to still be able to be high. And even if other players get cut, it's still lower supply for the Ravens to look at and compare prices for Justin Houston. And that makes it very unfortunate. Now, looking at Melvin Ingram on the Steelers, I think it's actually a really good signing. I think it's a great move for them because they already have a lot of star-studded, defensive linemen. Cam Hayward, obviously TJ Watt. Then they're getting back, their middle linebacker, Devin Bush, and this is going to be a scary, scary defense to go against. And now they have Melvin Ingram, who is probably their worst pass rusher, which is kind of scary to look at a defense. Now, obviously, he didn't have any sacks last year. I expect him to get sacks, especially playing opposite, TJ Watt and all those guys on the defensive line. However, last year, he was a number 2 option, so I don't expect him to come out and be kind of the player that he used to be a 10-sack guy. However, he could absolutely be a guy that steps up in the big moment and makes some big plays. And that's a bit concerning for Ravens fans because one of the biggest problems that the Ravens had when they were facing the Steelers was not only TJ Watt being an absolute freak on the, side of the ball, it was like, oh, the other side you're running at Bud Dupree, who's a very athletic, very quick defensive edge rusher. Now, Melvin Ingram, I don't think he's as quick as Bud Dupree. I don't think he's as fast. However, he is a speed rusher. He could potentially still be able to get outside and make a couple of plays on Lamar Jackson if he were to go outside and things like that. So this is a big signing. It's an impact signing. I'll definitely have more analysis once more details about the contract come out so that I can compare it to what I think Justin Houston's value would be in relation to that. But, this is just kind of a notification video to let y'all know. I do have another video. It's probably coming out right about the same time as this is what it was scheduled. So this is not like the main video for today. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Subscribe for daily Ravens content. Let me know your thoughts on Melvin Ingram to the Steelers if you're disappointed he didn't come to the Ravens and things like that. But thank you all for watching. See all of you again tomorrow.